Right now, they sag in on Shibwe. Cason Wallace into the lane. Fantastic freshman gets the first bucket. Little penetration cut off. Leak ahead. Here's Chris Livingston. Easy dose for Kentucky.
Wow. The pass there, but he'll get that fixed. How about the strip and rip here and the kick ahead? And it looks like a small thing, okay. Livingston gets out in the open court.
Mitch on it. 10 3/4-inch hands for Oscar Shibwe. Here's Cason Wallace from the corner. Big start for the Cats. Everybody's in on the fun now.
While it's already been thrown in there.
Fourth rebound for Shibwe. Wallace.
Sure. And sure enough, it's the Rattlers over 50% from the field right now.
Cason Wallace answers with a three.
And Wheeler does such a good job of getting a good job here of just crossover, getting in the air, draws 3-4 defenders, if you will.
Gamble. Lewis June went by him, but then good hands by Wallace. Taken away. Here's Cason Wallace. And they'll count it. And he'll go to the free throw line.
This guy's instincts on the other end and one. And then just such a strong finisher. This is where he does have to improve, though. Out. Can the bigs move their feet enough to where it's not too much of a mismatch?
Wallace down the lane.
And there's a similar opportunity. And Wallace says, hey, I like that move, Livingston.
Wallace from behind the screen. You like that play?
I do. I like it a lot. If the defense is going to go under the screen, no need. Well, here's Wallace. Just reads the defense. You go under, I'm going to shoot it. You go over. Wasn't part of that Bahamas trip. So finishing up high with a beautiful feed from Wallace.
With the telethon this offseason, here's Wallace behind the screen again, and another three from behind the screen.
We're about to see it here for the second time. Rattlers got to call timeout, figure out the model of efficiency here. Cason Wallace, 22, has 22 points in 22 minutes. It doesn't get any better than that. On 8 of 10, 6 assists, you name it. He's been phenomenal, whether it's off the ball or playing as the primary ball handler.
Wallace around Shibwe, and he's fouled.
Again, drive at Shibwe. He is clearing his man out. Get your man off the bounce, and look at that. Shibwe just has that big.
Off the double screen, ducks down, and a flush for Reeves.
He's just been time and score, but you're right. Here's Wallace doing a terrific job.
Rivalry game. Shot clock at 3. Cason Wallace, a little smirk and a smile. It turned out to be a comfortable win, although FAMU gave him a push in the second half. You had a great offensive game, 27 points, which is your Kentucky season high. What was working, especially in the second half with the high ball screen?
I just seen they were like holding up on Oscar, you know, trying to get him stopped. So that opened up the paint for me, and I was just getting to the rim.
What's your favorite play on that ball screen? You've got the three-point shot, you got the lob dunk, you can go to the rim. What's your favorite move?
It depends on how they play it. I mean, I like shooting the three, but I like to get on that rim as well.
You were a 20-point scorer at Richardson High School in Dallas. That's nothing to sneeze at, but tonight, playing for the Kentucky Wildcats, you get 27. What have you learned about yourself now, third of the way through this season, about your ability to score and the collegiate ranks versus what you were in high school?
As long as I'm getting downhill and being aggressive on offense, then it'll come to me. So I just want to stay aggressive and shoot the open shots when they're there.
Hey, speaking of open shots, what do you think of C.J. Frederick tonight?
Man, he had it going tonight, so I hope he keep it going, and we're going to keep feeding him.
Cason, how's the locker room been the past couple of days coming off that loss?
It was just everybody lifting each other up, going on to the next game, and we're finna get a break, so hopefully we come back refreshed and ready to go.
All right, before I let you go, you couldn't really name your best birthday present except for the Kentucky game you played in that night. How about your best ever Christmas present? You got one?
Four-wheelers. My parents bought me a four-wheeler when I was younger.
What's better than that? All right, hit the throttle. Cason Wallace did it tonight. Congratulations. 27 points, Cats with a 20-point victory. Now back to the studio.